People ask about our brand. What is the Tahitian Noni brand? Well, it begins in Tahiti with our story and it spreads out from there. T and I created this industry. We are the #1 noni company in the world, and no one else can say that. We're first in noni production, first in noni research, and first in noni quality.
Tahitian Noni International selects specific islands for growing the noni based on a battery of tests. The soil, the water, and even the air must meet exacting standards. The environment must be perfect and pristine. On more than 80 separate islands throughout the wide expanse known as the islands of Tahiti, thousands of families tend and nurture wild-crafted noni trees for Tahitian Noni International. Throughout the year, these industrious islanders are visited by TNI's Director of Tahiti Operations, Edward Turaru, and his staff. The company has a strict certification process for both growers and harvesters, ensuring that every fruit, every leaf, and every seed meets exacting standards. After the noni fruit is carefully selected and harvested, it is thoroughly washed and individually inspected. Only the fruit that passes this meticulous scrutiny moves on to the next phase. The fruit is then placed on curing racks to further the ripening process. In preparation for shipment to Tahiti, the clean, inspected fruit is placed in special drums fitted with a double layer of sanitary liners. Every single drum is carefully examined and weighed. Then each drum is marked with ID information, who harvested it, when it was picked, how much the drum weighs, and a tracking number. Here on the island of Tahiti, in the small town of Mataaea, lies a brand new state-of-the-art noni processing facility, capable of processing enough noni to supply the current and future needs of a growing worldwide market. This facility stands as a real and tangible reminder of the investment that Tahitian Noni International has made in the islands of Tahiti. This is where noni fruit puree is created from the raw fruit that arrives from outlying islands. Each batch begins with the creation of a batch record. This is where the tracking number of every drum of fruit is recorded, and reports are made throughout the processing as quality checks and other testing take place. The inspected fruit is then run through a process called finishing. In the finisher, the seeds, stems, and skins are removed, and the flesh of the fruit is turned into a puree. Then comes a pivotal step. Using the revolutionary Wadsworth Story process, the puree is pasteurized. But unlike traditional pasteurization, this breakthrough method ensures a sanitary product without denaturing the puree. All the beneficial properties of the noni fruit are left intact. This Wadsworth Story process is completely proprietary. It is owned and protected by Tahitian Noni International. The end result is a pure and natural noni fruit puree, which is loaded into lined shipping totes. Each of these totes, which hold 230 gallons of puree, is marked with a lot number, the date, and the time of filling, and a composite sample number. The composite sample is critical. Before a tote is sealed for shipping, quality control personnel take a sample and subject it to a battery of purity tests. Only when it meets TNI's exacting quality standards is it ready to ship to bottling plants throughout the world. From its ancestral home in the heart of the warm Pacific, the pure and natural noni puree is shipped to bottling plants strategically placed for maximum efficiency. In Guangzhou, China, in Leipzig, Germany, in the Chubu district of Japan, and in Utah in the United States. These are the first of many finished manufacturing facilities positioned throughout the globe, perfectly placed to establish product manufacturing close to consumers. When the totes full of noni puree arrive here in Japan, just like when they arrive in China or Germany or the United States, quality assurance personnel verify the certificates of analysis from Tahiti. Nothing happens until all the records are checked and verified. Once the tote verification process is completed, the noni puree is hygienically pumped into huge batch tanks, where it is blended with thoroughly tested additional ingredients. Each of these batches will yield 3,500 gallons of finished Tahitian Noni Juice. When a new batch is begun, quality control initiates a new production batch record. Once the flavoring process is completed, quality control personnel take samples and test them. After the batch supervisor reviews the quality control checks and signs the release, it's time for bottling. Every bottle is thoroughly sterilized before filling. Then the bottles are hot filled at a precise temperature to ensure a sterile environment. The bottles are then capped with tamper-proof seals, labeled, and a batch code is permanently printed on the bottle. With this number, TNI can trace a bottle of juice back to the bottling plant and the batch it came from. From the batch records, they know which totes were used. From the tote records, they know which drums of fruit were used. And from the drum records, they know who harvested the fruit. This ability to trace the product back to the islands and the harvesters who picked the fruit is a powerful thing. TNI is the first company in the world to create and master this fully integrated process.
The Tahitian Noni brand represents our passion, our story, our history. It represents the benefits of noni. It represents our people and our lifestyle. Tahitian Noni is taking its place among the greatest of the worldwide brands. Because of all of these things, when you talk about noni, you can only talk about Tahitian Noni International.
Well, welcome to tonight's call. My name is Nick, and I'm coming to you from Johannesburg. Tonight's call is
It's Emmy. Welcome back to another Fruity Fruits episode where I taste fruits that are fruity. Today's video is going to be a continuation of one that I shot about 2 months ago for Noni Fruit. Today I'm going to be tasting my Noni Juice. Now, if you missed that Noni video, I will put the link up above and down below. And you can check out that whole experience there. Noni fruit, if you're not familiar with it, is a tropical fruit that is known also as the puke fruit or the stinky cheese fruit.
Okay. So that's what happens when it's live, eh? That's what happens when it's live. We've got to do these things. Okay, so welcome to tonight's call. Anyway, we're carrying on. Tonight's call is about what noni is, what it is all about. You know, we've done so many calls where we talk about noni, we talk about how we sell noni, what we do, but many of us don't know where it comes from, how do they do it. And I hope you enjoyed the little clip that we put on there just to show you how it's bottled and the consistency of the product. Noni. Now, we are very fortunate here in Africa, where we've been given the rights to market Tahitian Noni Juice. In the call, you'll see Tahitian Noni International. That's what they refer to it as, and that's what it is, because it's available wherever we are open all over the world. And as you saw, the consistency, the taste, everything is the same, because we have a bottle to tree or tree to bottle traceability with Tahitian Noni. So before I carry on, I'm just going to read out the disclaimer and then I'll go through the presentation with you. So this presentation is for informational purposes only, and the information contained herein should not be construed as health or medical advice. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. Our products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. So Tahitian Noni Original Superfruit Wellness Juice, a natural and sustainable source of noni juice from the French Polynesians, as we saw. So Tahitian Noni has been enjoyed by people worldwide for over 20 years as a premier sustainable source of noni fruit juice from the islands of French Polynesia. Now, it's been going for over 20 years. It's been in the US, in Europe and in Australia. It's been this, and in Japan, as you saw, and China. It's been there for all these years, and we are very blessed on the African continent that we've been given the go-ahead to sell this product and to bless many people. We launched it last year in 2022 in November, both in Nigeria and in Southern Africa, and it's whoever has tasted this product and has bought the product has come for seconds. So with its medicinal and its healing powers, Tahitian Noni, you'll see in the presentation, it's so beneficial. So it's been proven in dozens of human studies that it contains iridoids and more than 275 phytonutrients. It is the perfect natural antidote to today's stressful life. Tahitian Noni Original Superfood Wellness Juice will make you healthier and give you energy to help strengthen and balance your whole body. And that's fact. I take mine every single morning. This is what the fruit looks like once it's picked. The fruit, as you can see, it gets picked and it's sorted in the factory plant there, where it gets pulped. And there you see, there's the plant, as you saw in the clip as well. From here, it gets put into the vats, and it gets shipped to Tahiti, where to the rest of the world from Tahiti, where it gets bottled. So the bottle is also unique. There's a lot of security features on the bottle, including the batch code that enables it to be traced to which tree and who bottled it. Also, the top part of the bottle is in the shape of the fruit with all the little nodes and bumps. And then the engraving on the actual bottle is also a very important thing to note. So these are all security protections, because in today's world, you never know what people can get up to. So they've thought of everything. And that's why we can rest assured that when we go out there and offer this product to anybody, if it's sealed in this way, you know you're getting the original. So there are other Noni products around, but the Tahitian Noni Original is the original, as it says. It features powerful phytonutrients, including rare iridoids that fuel its antioxidant and adaptogenic properties for healthy, sustained immune functions, and so much more. So we call it in South Africa liquid gold, because that's what it is. It's a natural antibiotic. That's what an adaptogen means, for those of you that don't know. So when you go to a doctor and he gives you an antibiotic, it cures whatever is wrong with you, but it does affect something else. With this product, 100% natural, it works from the inside out, and these are all the things, plus more, that it's good for. It supports the immune system, which is great now, especially in winter. A 30 ml shot of Tahitian Noni in the morning on an empty stomach is the best thing. So it assists in weight management. To mention just a few, it fights harmful free radicals, it strengthens heart muscles, it helps for ADHD, it helps for sugar type 1 and 2, it has a mood balancing effect, it helps maintain cholesterol, promotes overall health and wellness. And I'm not going to read all of this, but you get the picture with Tahitian Noni. So whoever uses the product will go out there, and when you use the product and it starts working for you, that's the best way for you to go out there and tell your story to everybody and get everybody on the product. So although Hero is not available in Nigeria at the moment, and it's coming soon, in South Africa, we have the Hero brand. Now, these two together are a powerful, powerful mix. You have the Tahitian Noni Juice on the right-hand side, and then you couple it with the Immuno MX. These two together, during winter, it will support your immune system, strengthen it, because the Hero MX also contains vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, as well as echinacea. And then also the Amino Guard. Amino Guard's got the 6 antioxidants, of which 3 of the 6 your body does not produce. This is a great product for the guys that go to gym. Couple that with Tahitian Noni Juice, because the Amino Guard is a powder. Mix it in with the Tahitian Noni Juice, and you have a strong antidote there also immune system, and also for muscles and everything. So a couple of testimonials that were sent in to us, and I want to read them to you. I love Tahitian Noni Juice for all of the great things that it does for my body. Most importantly, it gives me a lot of essential vitamins and nutrients that I might not otherwise get, and that's a fact. I've got another one here that says, I love Noni Juice. It has made such a huge difference in my life. I've noticed that I'm not getting as sick as I used to, and I know it has helped me with my energy levels as well. So you up there in Nigeria, you go out there, you had the Tahitian Noni Juice before, and then it was taken out of the country, now it's back again. And in the 10 years that you had it, you sold over $46 million worth of Tahitian Noni Juice in that period. That's a lot. That's a lot. So people know it. It's going very well in Nigeria. So I urge you, if you're watching the recording, take this out there, tell the story, show people this recording, and get yourself out there and get it into the market, because you have the first mover advantage. There's 206 million people in Nigeria. The time is now. You can go out there and go. There's 3 packs. The first pack is the 2-pack that you can buy, the 2-pack, and then we have the 4-pack and the 8-pack. They range from 40,000 naira right through to 130,000 naira. If you do the math and you sell it out there at your retail price, bearing in mind this is your brand partner price, your retail price gives you a little margin, a 30% margin. You can get all your money back plus profit plus have a bottle for yourself, and there you have it. So it's 2, 4, and 8-pack. That's what you have on offer in Nigeria at the moment, while you wait for the hero product, which is busy with NAFDAC now. They're busy getting all the rights, all the licenses. So be excited for that. That's coming. And then I've just shown this little calculation here. The black on the left is for South Africa, and on the right, the white for Nigeria. If you see quick calculation, you look at this, take a screenshot of it. If you sell the 8 bottles of Tahitian Noni, you get your ultimate level. You land up making your money back plus 88,000 naira plus a bottle of Tahitian Noni Juice for yourself if you sell this to a customer for his very first order. And then in South Africa, the same thing, 3,500 rand plus your bottle. You sell an ultimate pack to a customer, you've got your money back. And this is starting a business. Starting a business for 130,000 naira or 5,000 rand, it's absolutely a bargain. So guys, short and sweet, that's the presentation for tonight. I made it short for the specific reason. It's for you to show it out there, show the recording out there. We don't want to take up too much data. I hope you found value in this. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask your sponsor, the person that signed you up, and they will help you answer the question.